What is up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. It is Snapshot Takes Football Podcast. I'm your host, Javi, and with my boy here, Diego. And let's get right into it.
Sir, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Good. How was this week?
Pretty good, to be honest. After last week, doesn't really match up. Not that exciting.
Yeah,
Not that
no.
many exciting games. Still pretty good games, but
Yeah, pretty quiet,
you know,
quiet weekend.
yeah. Out of all the games you saw, which one was your favorite?
I think the Liverpool game was probably my
Of course, you're gonna say that.
favorite. But let's go ahead and get started with Arsenal winning 2-0 against Burnley.
Another corner kick goal.
Yep.
Jokeris.
Yep.
Hey, talking about Jokeris, he actually played really, really well.
Yeah, no, he
This
played he played
the
pretty good.
first half he played really good. He did get subbed out early in the second half. I don't know if it was injury. I doubt it. They would have said something by now. I didn't look into it. I just know he got subbed off early. But he was playing good, man. He was playing through balls. He was going into space. This is the best game I've seen from him all season.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that. I agree with you. I believe this was probably the best game I've seen so far from Gilchrist.
Yeah, he participated more in the actions.
Yeah,
He's at the right place, right time. That's
yeah.
what you want from your strikers. Then Declan Rice, he scored a beauty.
That
His goal was
that
beautiful.
header was nice, and that was from a set piece from Burnley.
Another set. Yeah, yeah. So they countered it all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
set set piece.
Any
Yeah,
set piece, they're guaranteed to score.
dude, Arsenal was on the attack the whole game.
Yeah, there
The
was no
the the amount of just forward play they had this entirety of the game was just crazy.
still nobody has really challenged them other than Liverpool.
Yeah, and still another team with zero shots on target against Arsenal.
Yeah, they won 2-0 comfortable.
Yeah.
Comfortable for them.
This is their 12th clean sheet out of 15 games.
Who do you see challenging them? Because honestly, I don't see nobody, but it's tough to go a whole season without having a hiccup.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna see the challenges more on the latter ends of the league. I'd say, and how we mentioned in the last video, when it comes to injuries, is kind of where they struggle the most. They're their worst enemy.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, because they have already played. They already played against top teams. They played City. They played Liverpool. It's already been done.
They played
Then
United, which not a top team, but
no, but you know how
they're still
United is
dangerous.
against
Yeah,
big teams.
they're bound to have a hiccup. I doubt they don't, but they gotta. It's basically gonna come down to how many games the hiccups is, because you see Liverpool, they had what, 4 hiccups back to back to back.
To back.
It's basically now just, if you get a hiccup, you got to get right back on track quick.
Yeah,
That's their main thing this season.
and Arsenal have struggled with that in the past,
Yeah, that's what I'm
where
saying.
they've gone so far, and everybody thinks this is Arsenal's year to take
Yeah.
it, and then come the last quarter of the league, is they just fall off.
I think they pull it off this year, like I said before. Especially they're looking so good right now without Odegaard, their main playmaker. Once he comes back, man, it's gonna be beautiful.
And then their next Premier League game is actually against Sunderland, so they might keep this streak going. Move on to the Manchester United versus Forest game.
Yeah, that was a interesting game. Yeah,
Man, that trade might have to wait. Like Nico
yeah,
Williams
man.
saying.
Another 5 games starting now. They have next Tottenham. They
It's funny because I mean, out of all the games that United have won, I thought this would be one of the easier ones
yeah
since Forest have had more managers than points since they beat
yeah.
Brentford. So that's
This
that's
is
just funny.
this is Nottingham Forest first point since September 20th. But they stayed 2-2.
Like, they could have won honestly if
Yeah.
Sesko would have finished those chances.
Yeah, in the 20th minute, man, he had a terrible touch. I was
Man,
seeing the game, and
and he missed a good three.
he had a couple chances. He just couldn't get the control right. The first 2 headers, they were beautiful, the Casemiro one and the Gibbs White.
Yep.
But there seems some type of light for United, because since they have that new goalkeeper, I don't think they've lost. And honestly, they look like a brand new team. Like, they haven't really got dominated against nobody.
The game itself is kind of actually somewhat leveled
Yeah,
because Forest was attacking. They
yeah.
just couldn't find the back of the net.
It was a real back and forth game all
Yeah,
game. Yeah,
yeah.
both teams had many chances. That boy Diallo, man, what a beauty! The
Oh, the
volley,
volley.
what a
Oh
beauty!
my
And then he
god.
almost had one finishing up the game.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So
And
yeah.
then the goal line clearance by Murillo.
Oh yeah, Murillo. I think it was that same play.
Oh yeah, I
the
think it was the
Diallo.
same play.
Yeah, it's good to see United. They're getting things handled little by little. They just got to get Sesko in, man. Because Embuemo and Cunha look great. Diallo looks great. Dallo look great. It's just they got to get that number 9 ready. Casemiro has proven this season that he's came back. Like he's gotten back into the rhythm that he was previously. If you put Casemiro right now, I think in any top team, he'll do great. He'll be a starter because he's been looking good and he's he's a center defensive mid that has an eye for goal as well.
Yeah.
Like in headers, set pieces, he's at the right spot. You don't really gotta motivate him. He's gonna be there. He's gonna show out.
He's a consistent player.
Yeah, he's good at man marking too, man. All them years at Madrid, he looked great. Right now, they're finally getting their system together, and you could tell, he's being a big part of that. Only thing bad for that is that Minu's getting no minutes. Kobe Minu's so young, he loves the team, but he getting no minutes.
Yeah, he'll be at Napoli next season.
Moving on to Tottenham.
Losing against Chelsea
1-0, yeah.
The derby.
That game, man, it was all Caicedo.
It was.
Caicedo's a monster.
That man was making up for his teammates' mistakes, everything.
That
forcing mistakes from the other team.
That Joao Pedro goal was basically all Caicedo.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, Caicedo was all over the pitch that game. He was pressing, he was attacking. It looked like it was just him, honestly.
Yeah.
In that Chelsea squad. First half, they did a lot of attacking from the left side. It was Garnacho and Enzo. They were killing Pedro Porro.
Yeah, but Garnacho looked frustrated this game.
Yeah, he hasn't looked good, man. And honestly, this is not a player you could blame United on at this point right now because he's been sloppy. But he's only 21. He could pick it up. Yeah, he has certain traits that show that he's a good player.
That being said, this is Chelsea's 5th consecutive win against Tottenham.
You know what's crazy from Spurs is they only had 3 shots and one of them was on target at home. That's terrible.
That's sad.
And throughout the game, I only saw Kudus trying for their team, honestly, until Guti came on. It's crazy that a defender had to come in for the intensity to build up for Tottenham because all game they were just playing to play at that point.
Yeah, I didn't see no intensity from any player in that Tottenham team.
Yeah, it was real dry performance from them. They, like I said, 3 shots, only 1 on target. That's from a Chelsea side that has had discipline errors all season, and at home in the derby, you couldn't provide more for your fans.
Right.
That's sad to me.
Yeah. Xavi Simons came in, and he just didn't perform either. That man was getting outbodied and everything. Then even he comes out subbed out. So
yeah, Simmons has been terrible, honestly, since he got there. He hasn't provided goals, assists, nothing.
Yeah, it's funny because starting off when he first got there, you see the
little flare.
Yeah, it's like it was there. He just had to bring it out, but
yeah. I think it's too physical for him. He's too much of a techie player, and it's too physical for him. He has to work on that. He has to hit the gym. I think same thing with Wirtz. Like the league is kind of physical. It's too physical for them. They both coming from the Bundesliga, and they haven't looked their greatest. This takes time to adapt, but
can definitely adapt because the whole part with hitting the gym is kind of irrelevant when you look at players like Bernardo Silva. When they even came out and said it's like, well, I don't do a lot of gym work.
Yeah, but Bernardo is in a specific system.
Yeah,
like he's in a system where
Spanish coach.
They're supposed to touch the ball. Yeah, that's the type of player. But yeah, back to that because if you look back at the greats, David Silva, he wasn't the biggest. He was short, but yeah, he was always impacting the. So Simmons has quality. You see it with the Netherlands. You see it at Leipzig. You've seen it a couple places, and he has it. Just has to show it. Maybe he doesn't have the right. Maybe it's not the right tactics. Maybe he doesn't have the right teammates. But
that boy not eating right.
There's something. He needs the sun.
Talk about physical in this game. There was like a good 2 tackles in this game where it could have possibly been a red card as well. That Bentancur tackle,
and the Enzo one?
the Enzo tackle. They both got yellows, and it's like when you look back at it, it's like, oh no, man, it could have been a red in my opinion.
South Americans, man, them boys don't know how to properly tackle.
Tottenham could have lost by a lot more if it wasn't because of their goalkeeper.
Props to Joao Pedro. He finally scored since August. He had another chance where he was 1-on-1 with the keeper. Keeper blocked the Vicario.
Yeah.
So yeah, that to your point, Vicario came up big for Tottenham. They could have lost by way more. It's just sad seeing Tottenham lose like that. We're used to it, but like after them spending that money, like
No, and then after them having not good season last season, but they made it far European wise.
no, yeah,
Like,
they finally
not
won a
in the
trophy.
league itself, but
Yeah, they were terrible in the league. They were like I forgot,
like
but they were
lower half.
bottom
Yeah,
half.
bottom
Yeah,
half.
but it's
You
something
saw
Tottenham's just used to. But I feel like they also need another center back because Van de Ven looked pretty iffy this game. The transition from defense to attack was terrible. That's where Chelsea had a lot of chances come up. They
the
couldn't.
Tottenham midfield just looks slow in this game.
Yeah,
Honestly, compared
it's
to
because
Chelsea,
you're playing two CDMs in Bentancur and Palinha. Them two were CDMs, but attacking wise, they had nothing. Colomwani looked lost. Richarlison, when he came on, looked lost. Like I said, it was only Kudus in my eyes that was doing something. They did not look good at all.
you saw Spence and I think it was Van de Ven as well. When the game ended, they completely ignored the coach.
No,
I don't
I
know if you
didn't.
saw
I
that.
didn't
They
see that.
completely ignored the coach
It's crazy because they fired Postecoglou after winning a trophy.
after winning the trophy.
Yeah, but so they did that. They weren't good in the league, but still won the trophy. Like he got them to the Champions League with that trophy. So
You think they should have waited at least a little bit
I believe
for
so.
the next season?
He said third season is always better. So, but they got sacked.
But Chelsea's next game is against Wolves. I see Chelsea winning that one as well.
Yeah, like I
Wolves been
said,
bad. I think they
yeah.
finally sacked their coach as well.
What place are they in? Wolves.
They're
Damn,
getting
they're in last place.
relegated.
Yeah, they're kind of beat, chat. But yeah, Chelsea got what they got 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's crazy. They're 8 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal are doing their thing, man. Moving on to the Liverpool game.
Liverpool do win this game 2-0 against Aston Villa. Man, Liverpool losing 4 league games in a row and still coming up third place.
That's just sad from the Prem. I still don't think they finished top 3.
Villa almost scored. They almost scored twice in just the first 20 minutes. So that just shows you that Liverpool aren't there yet. Regardless of this win, this is not a convincing game for Liverpool. So it's nothing to be too excited about. Both goals were defensive mistakes.
Yeah, the Dibu was terrible, man.
Dibu gave an assist to Salah.
He felt bad that Takite's goal was offside. That he had to give it back.
Yeah.
Like seconds later. It's crazy.
But that being said, that is Salah's 250th goal for Liverpool.
He finally looked good though. First half he looked pretty good. Second half he died down a little bit. But first half he looked great. Like he looked like the old Salah, like trying things, executing, shooting, passing, providing, doing everything. But second half he just kind of died off. That's what they need more of. And you saw that Liverpool played pretty good in the first half. Well, Villa had 4 wins in a row.
Right.
This would have been their 5th, but they're getting back on track. They're still. I feel like this summer was real iffy for them. All these other transfers that didn't get through, they might still be able to push for like a Europa League, but I don't see them being that top team that takes points away from the big 6 consistently.
That being said, Liverpool's next Premier League game is against Manchester City.
What's your prediction?
I'm pretty sure City's gonna take the win.
Yeah, I think City win.
Especially how Tedke is connecting with Haaland, especially in this last week.
Doku has been looking good.
Doku as well, Foden.
But yeah, I think City win that as well. I don't know, man. City has been up and down this season as well, but I think they'll beat Liverpool. Liverpool look too shaky, and you know how Pep is. That boy is a tactical genius, so I feel like he knows where the weakness is at, and he'll attack it. He'll try to exploit it.
Doku's gonna kill Liverpool this game. I already know it.
Yeah, Haaland's gonna have like 2 tap-ins.
Moving on to City, actually, 3-1 against Bournemouth.
3-1, yeah, they dominated them. It was 2-1 at half.
Bro, Bournemouth tried playing a highline against City.
You can't do that against Haaland. Haaland has, I don't know, man. He's great. He's so good. Like, he's not the best technically on the ball, but he's so smart. He knows where to be, when to be.
He
He
knows how
knows
to
how to
take
score.
advantage
Yeah,
of situations. It's
yeah.
crazy.
And he's so physical. Like
Yeah.
he'll body a defender
Oh
and
yeah.
had the free goal. So that makes 26 goals for club and country this season. 13 goals in 10 games in the Premier League. More goals than games. That's insane. Keep saying they look like they're going back to their old ways. Then they lose a simple game. It's real tough. But they're sitting in second place right now with 19 points. They're still 6 behind Arsenal, 2 games. So
Anything can happen.
yeah, the Prem is not done whatsoever. Even though
No, we're
people
only
are
like a quarter way into it.
yeah, people are saying Arsenal is taking it this and that, but it is a long season.
But the thing is, you hear that every season.
I mean, yeah, but it's because, like I said before, City, it was just like their consistency of being up there and fighting. It was a matter of who's going to compete with them. Now that they're dropping off, nobody believes that another team could be as consistent as them. I don't know if that makes sense.
I feel like you're leaving out Liverpool in that.
Liverpool,
Liverpool was the only team competing with City for.
no, yeah,
good
that's what
amount.
I'm saying. Liverpool was that only one, but City was always dominating. Liverpool would have like a 4 point lead, 2 game lead, or whatever it would be. But City, once January came, you knew it was time to hold on tight. Liverpool almost went the whole season unbeaten, and City still won the league. City has had a drop off though because they keep losing these simple points where they shouldn't be losing them.
Right, but I think what City's doing right now is actually pretty impressive. They managed to kind of rebuild the squad
Yeah,
and still managed to stay in the top 4, top 6 area, even in the reconstruction stage. You
Yeah.
know, and not a lot of teams can do that. That's like Liverpool's situation right now. They're trying to rebuild a team because all these other teams they're buying right now to make depth in their team.
yeah,
And
correct.
Liverpool right now are playing the replacing game. So Liverpool right now is on the reconstruction area, and the city is actually able to be in that stage and still manage to pull off great results and still manage to stay up in the table, which is really really impressive.
But I feel like that is more up to Pep. I
Oh yeah,
see I see
obviously.
Slot as no disrespect to Ancelotti. He's a great coach, but Slot is like Ancelotti. He just throws out his players and says, "Okay, go do what y'all know how to do."
Right.
And that's not how you win the league.
Right. No, I see it the same exact way.
Last year he got away with that. Like
And it wasn't his team.
yeah, it wasn't his team. Klopp had done everything for that team. They had the same DNA. They had the same player. This year, 3, 4 fundamental pieces leave, and then you get all these players that don't know what's going on. Like it's a brand new club, city, whatever.
It's like
It
everyone's a
doesn't
new
work.
player.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. It's a whole new team.
And that's pretty much it for the Premier League. If we want to go ahead and move over to La Liga, where we do start with, let's go ahead and start with Atletico today.
Atletico,
Yeah.
3-0 win, comfortable win for them. They dominated that game. It looked like
Oh,
they
yeah.
they didn't really have any struggles. Julian opened it up with a penalty.
They could have done more though, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
first half they missed a couple.
Yeah.
They missed a couple.
Yeah, I mean they didn't score until like the 60th.
Yeah,
60
the
something
second half,
minute.
the penalty. But yeah, they had some 1-on-ones. Sorlov played really good this game.
Sort
He
of
didn't.
set a lot
Yeah,
of plays up.
it was all like headers and stuff. Like the one off the chest. I don't know if you've seen it in the first half, and
that one was nice.
in the volley. I think it was Raspadori. No,
Oh, no.
I forgot.
I thought it was
his name.
Baena.
Who?
I thought it was Baena.
It might have been. I forgot exactly who it was, but yeah, he hit the post and he was by himself. Like he had more time. Atletico should have won this game by more. They should have scored in the first half, but Julian opens it up from a penalty. You saw how they left Jimenez leg. That boy about to cut him open.
Oh yeah, no. When I saw that happen, I was like, "Oh man, he's out for another year."
Nah, yeah, he's very injury prone, but
yeah,
yeah,
but
he was good. And then the second one came from Thiago Almada, but that goal is all Giuliano, man. What a player, man.
He is proving his worth game in, game out, man.
That's a player you want in any team. Like he doesn't stop.
Yeah.
He's running all over the place. He's attacking. He did some plays just like that on Monday that they played last game against Betis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played pretty good. He's keeping it up. And I seen a lot of talk that he keeps being a starter because he's Simeone's son. But bro, if you look at the game, once he comes on, like it's a different team.
Oh yeah.
Like
The team is energized when he
yeah,
comes in.
man.
How could anyone say that?
That's what I see all over.
Man,
Like,
no, that's
but that's
crazy.
just people trying to get
No, yeah.
clicks and stuff.
And he didn't just join the first team.
No, yeah, he's an academy player.
Right.
Like, you could tell he feels the colors, and you could tell he plays like he feels the color. Like, he has a South American feel to him whenever he comes on. Like, he's one of the very few that does that for Atletico. You
Yep.
see the other players, they nonchalant,
Passive.
passive. But when he comes on, he looks like he'll die for the club. That's any manager's dream. And he your son, so how you not gonna start?
Right, exactly. And Simeone actually came out and said, "It's like my feelings as a father. I leave that
Yeah, I seen that. I
off the
think
pitch."
that's because what I've been saying. Like, they keep saying
Yeah.
he's the starter because he's his son, but nah. But yeah, and then Griezmann seals it up,
His-
6-7. But
You know.
did you see the goal he missed?
Yeah. Was that
Like,
out? Did they not count that
Nah,
outside?
nah. He
I
was
thought
one
it was
on one
off.
and he just blasted it
Yeah,
over the
no,
bar.
that was terrible.
But-
I thought it was outside, so I was like, oh well.
Yeah.
Good thing it was outside because that was terrible.
Well, I'm not sure if they called it offside, but I know he missed that terribly.
Yeah, no, that was
And
bad.
that's actually his 200th goal in La Liga.
Yep.
Sociedad, Barcelona, Atletico.
But yeah, that being said, Atletico's next La Liga game is actually against Levante, so tough game.
Yeah.
Tough game for Atletico, I do gotta say.
Every game is tough for Atletico, man. It seems like they can't get it together. They're not consistent enough. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they're in the tie. Well, they're 8 points behind Madrid. 22 points. It's gonna be a tough season for anybody trying to beat Madrid this year because they look well oiled, man. They look like they're going crazy. Moving on to them.
4-0 against Valencia. Poor Valencia, man.
They're
You
terrible.
gotta feel for them, dude.
It's not the same team that they were seasons ago, man. Before
they used to be a top 14.
Before you used to go to Mestalla, their stadium, and you knew that it was gonna be tough. Like, you knew it was a big possibility that you were losing points. Now it's, even though they played at the Bernabeu, but Madrid did what they wanted. 4-0. Mbappe scores a brace early. Another assist from Guller to him.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful volley. And then a penalty. This is like their fucking 15th.
Yeah, this was their second penalty just in that game alone.
That was the first one. The second one, Vinny took it.
Terrible.
Did you see Alonso when he missed it? He got up plus his seat. He looked like he was ready to scream and then take him out, do whatever. But he held it in. But you could tell, like, the camera focused on him. His face completely changed. Like, he wanted to hit something.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense. Mbappe is your designated penalty kicker, and Mbappe, he's playing it nice and letting Vinny take it, but
especially on hat trick, that's crazy. They asked Alonso about it after the game, and he basically said, "Our designated kicker is Mbappe. Whatever they decide to do after that, that's on them." So he basically brushed it off, but he wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
Especially, well, against Valencia, like we said, they've been terrible for a while. But that 2-0 against any other big team, that gives them momentum. You're winning 2-0 and then you miss a penalty and then they counter and they get one back. Like, that's a tight game.
Oh, no, yeah.
3-0 is sealed. But
a 2-0 lead is nothing.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's the most dangerous scoreline. Carrera scored a beauty.
What a beauty. And Bellingham.
Yeah, Bellingham, another 3 games, 3 goals.
Yeah, that man continues forward.
He's been going crazy, man.
That shot was from outside the box as well. It was really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Carrera's goal was.
I think it was the best one, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was the
it's
best
crazy because it's like he just hit it to hit it. Like, it didn't look like he did it intentionally.
Yeah, no,
he was even surprised. Like, he tried to be nonchalant about it.
Yeah, I don't think he thought that was gonna go right where it went.
Yeah, he just hit it with so much power, man. And, nothing the keeper could do. Nothing nobody could do about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they went 4-0, so puts them at the top of the league. Though they maintain it with 30 points, 5 above Barcelona, second place, which they won today 3-1.
Yeah. Did you know that this is Real Madrid's last home game? Because their next 6 games will be all away games.
Damn.
Yeah. And then also another little fun fact: Militao has not been dribbled past in his last 5 games.
Yeah, it's like he has a resurrection since that second ACL injury.
Moving on to the Barcelona game, where Barcelona does win 3-1.
3-1.
Yep, Barcelona do win 3-1 in this game. Barcelona look more alive in this game, but it's kind of hard to say anything when you're facing Elche, who prior to this game have not won their last 3.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say that Barcelona is improving, especially without Pedri. But I do think Frankie played a
He played good. He was solid. He was.
yeah.
He was
I
above
feel like
average.
that's his preferred spot in the midfield anyway, where
Yeah.
Pedri is normally. But first goal from Lamine Yamal in the 9th minute. Second goal, Fermin takes advantage of a bad touch and gives a nice pass to Ferran Torres, barely in the 12th minute as well. So already in less than 20 minutes, Barca were on the upper hand.
Barca, man, I don't know what. I don't have too many opinions on them right now, man. They just don't. They don't convince me in any win they have. Like they look sloppy. They look tired. You didn't play in the Club World Cup, and there's other teams that played in the Club World Cup, and they've been looking amazing.
Yeah.
Like they look like nothing has happened. But yet, Barcelona are facing all these injuries. They don't look good at all. They got lucky today against Elche because of the post. They hit the crossbar like twice,
Yeah.
so that would have tied the game up. They had other opportunities as well.
And Elche do score in the 41st, and it took advantage of the high line. And
Yeah,
great
they
finish
they played a
overall.
lot of long balls. Like it was like counterdicting each other's play because Barca the way they play, and then Elche they they play a lot of long balls from the back, so they were exposing that high line. Another bad game from Kunde, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
I don't know if you saw the throwing he had
Yeah,
in the beginning of the
like
game.
bro,
He
come
threw it
on, like
straight towards the middle of the field where no Barcelona player was
I
at.
wonder what's going on with him because this levels below what he had last season. Last season he was a top 5 right back in the world. This year he's top 15, top 20. I wouldn't even put him there.
Maybe. Yeah.
Nah, I think Barcelona need to buy another right back or try him out at center back. You still
He's still
testing
center back at
everybody.
the end of the
Yeah,
day.
you still testing everybody out at center back to put along Cubarsí, which didn't play today. Try him out there. See what's going on. Talking about their center back, Araujo looked good today.
He did. So did Eric Garcia.
Yeah, I don't like Garcia.
I've noticed you don't.
really
I've
don't.
noticed. But in my opinion, I think he played pretty good. Because honestly, I think Barcelona don't have a center back that could push forward the ball.
Yeah,
You know, like Kubarsi last season, he was able to make plays, but this season he hasn't been able to do so. And I think Eric Garcia is actually filling in those shoes. But I do agree that Eric Garcia and Kubarsi aren't the best partnership in that.
They're way
back.
too slow.
Yeah,
they're way too slow defense.
and that's why you need Araujo back there, in my opinion, because Araujo is actually probably the fastest. He is the fastest center back that Barcelona has.
That's why Mbappe exposed us last week because those two at the center back they were way too slow. I don't know, man. Koundé needs something. He needs some rest. He looks tired. He looks sluggish. He usually looks like that, but he performs this year. He's looking terrible. And then Rashford seals up the game today, 3-1. What a goal. Look pretty.
What a cross.
Yeah.
From Fermin.
Yeah, he tried. Fermin had a couple. I don't know, but Rashford had a couple too. They just couldn't score.
Yeah, and that goes back to what I was saying. This win doesn't.
It doesn't really.
It doesn't say anything.
Yeah, no.
It was 3 points that Barcelona got that it was expected.
Yeah,
from Barcelona.
I'm disappointed in what they've been doing all year. So they're still in second place, 25 points. Their next game is against Celta de Vigo, and you know Celta always plays like prime 2002 Brazil against Barcelona for some reason. That boy Iago Aspas is definitely scoring on us.
That wraps up La Liga. Well, moving over to Serie A, where not much happened compared to what you would expect. Napoli end the game against Como 0-0. Morata getting a penalty, but taking a terrible kick. What is? Oh, Morata has to be the worst penalty kicker I've ever seen.
I don't know, man. He's not built for big moments.
Like,
it's terrible.
Yeah, but he does miss his penalty in the 25th moment, and that's pretty much all there is to that game. Napoli next Serie A game is against Bologna.
Wait. I got a hot take.
Let's hear it.
The way Como plays, man. If Fabregas Fabregas is a top 5 coach in the world, like manager in the world. If he was at Arsenal all those years Arteta has been there, Arsenal would have won the league already.
Mm. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I strongly believe that just because the players that he has, he played against a Napoli team that's coming from winning the league, competing for the league multiple years. Like they've been on a consistent run, and he played back and forth. Yeah, they were on the back end most of the game, just because he doesn't have the players. Como is in a big team; they don't have the splash. But
Right.
you see
He's
how
making them look
yeah,
good.
he's making them look good, and you see the way he transformed Nico Paz. Nico Paz at Madrid was, I'm not gonna say he was a nobody, but he was a player who needed development, and he developed him to a great level. He's getting called up for the national team. You see him in the headlines. Madrid are seeing what they want to do with him, and they got a buyback clause. So imagine him with Saka, with Eze, with Odegaard, with these great players. I feel like that team would have been, even maybe even won the Champions League. Fabregas, man, I think he's way better than Arteta. Arteta just played scared. Like if he wins the league, it'll be because of corner kicks and like set pieces. It's not his fault. Like if that's the way you win, that's the way you win.
Right.
But I think Fabregas has a more beautiful way of coaching his team. Yeah.
That's a good snapshot take. I like that one. I like that one. I don't disagree with them. I like that. But yeah, that's the Napoli Como game, and then moving over to the Juventus game where they do win 2-1 against Cremonese.
Did you see it go by Vardy?
Yeah,
Yo, he's turning back the clock.
38 years old.
Yo, it's crazy because I would never expect him to go to Italy.
Right.
Like,
I mean, neither did I. Do they have Red Bulls over
I'm pretty sure they got some for him.
there?
Yo, that man drinks like 5 a day.
Yeah.
He still has speed to him, man. Need him at Barcelona. But yeah, they won 2-1. Talking about Spalletti, his first game.
Man, talk about Spalletti, the new Juventus coach Spalletti, who used to be a Napoli.
He's a diehard Napoli fan. Like he has him tatted and everything.
Yeah.
He said he would never join another team.
Right, that was in March.
Yeah.
In March, quote unquote, he says, Napoli is my last experience in the club. I could never have coached another team in Italy. And then gets the job for
I mean,
Juventus.
he got sacked, and then at the end of the day, I get it from both points. Like he still has,
He still needs a job.
Yeah, he needs a job. He needs to make the money.
And
but
comfortability plays a big part in it as well.
Yeah,
it's in Italy.
But them being a direct rival, that's like Liverpool. You being Liverpool's coach and then going to Manchester United
Right.
or like City.
Yes.
Yeah, nah, I don't know, man. I can't back them. That reaction you just seen is because we're watching the Milan Roma game. Milan are winning 1-0, and Dybala just got his penalty saved. That was a good kick from Dybala as well, though.
Yeah,
my young, just great save. It's the 81st minute, but yeah, they're 1-0 right now. Moving on to Inter, which played earlier today. They won 2-1.
Against Hellas Verona. Zelensky
goal.
Yeah, Zelensky.
Yeah.
What a that was a goal.
Nice goal.
That was a beautiful goal. And then Giovanni scoring his first goal in the season to bring the game level for Hellas Verona. And then to win the game, Inter actually get an own goal.
Inter looked like they declined a little bit from last season. I think a lot of that has to do with the coach, though. Inzaghi leaving to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I feel like he had that team how he wanted to have that team, and that team has just dropped levels. Like they're not consistent. There's a drop off. I don't know exactly what it is, the new tactics or whatever, but I don't know if you've seen Akanji has been playing really well for him. But now, yeah, Inter win that 2-1. Very luckily.
The only thing about Akanji is, you know how Inter, their entire team is full of shooters.
Yeah.
Everyone shoots. And I forgot what game I was watching from Inter. It was probably the Inter-Napoli game. But he had a chance to shoot, and then he just panicked. He ended up taking the shot, but I think it went over the bar or something like that. But it's just funny because he still has to play the adaptation role.
Yeah.
So, but it's just funny because the entirety of Inter squad, they all shoot.
They signed the wrong center back. They should have signed Vardiol.
Yeah.
That boy Vardiol got a shot.
That man was a top scorer for City at one point. Their
Yeah.
next game is against Lazio.
And then this
And-
Milan Roma, they're in the 83rd. He'll
Yeah.
leave the final score right here in
Yeah.
the table. Move on to the Bundesliga.
Moving over to the Bundesliga.
Not really much to talk about. Another dominating performance from Bayern.
You know, they took the piss on Leverkusen.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't even
seen-
start their front three.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. Main thing was that Kane sat out.
Well, he did
Um,
come in, I think,
Yeah.
in the
But
60th minute.
but
They were already 3-0 up, so.
yeah, Nicolas Jackson finally. He took advantage of his start.
Oh, yeah.
Scored one. Nobody scored the first. And Jackson then an own goal.
Then own goal.
All came in the first half, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Not too much in the second half. It's not much to talk about there, man. Bayern is Bayern. Went on to Liga. A little recap. PSG won 1-0 against Nice.
They almost tied that game.
Yeah,
Ramos leaving until late.
yeah. I mean,
94 minutes.
that's crazy.
The last second of the
Yeah.
game. Monaco, they lost their game against Paris FC.
I'm ready to see Pogba back. You heard he had a little injury in training, like
Yeah, the
sprained
setback?
ankle.
Oh man,
Yeah.
no, I didn't see it.
But supposedly he's gonna be ready here in the next few weeks.
I can't wait.
I want to see him
I
perform.
can't
Like,
wait. Pogba's one of my favorite midfielders. Man.
yeah,
That man
he's-
is great.
he does it all. He does it all. He's good defensively, good attacking. Got a shot on him, so can't wait to see
Skiller.
what he could do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's a little difference this year, and they actually keep it competitive towards the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean PSG honestly they haven't been looking the greatest in League On,
Uh,
but I feel like that goes back to like Luis Enrique might take this league easy.
Yeah, I think he's focused on the Champions League, but I feel like there's been a lot of injuries. Like, I don't know if you seen Due, he was crying over
Yeah.
that hamstring. Thankfully it wasn't too bad. Like, it was just his hamstring, but
It was just his
it
hamstring.
was just his hamstring. Like, it's not gonna be. They said he'll be back by the end of the year, so
Okay.
it's not too bad. Like the
Okay.
way he was crying, I thought he tore something.
But yeah, that wraps up the league. Champions League is back this week, and let's go ahead and give some predictions on what we think is the biggest games coming up. First up, we got Napoli versus Frankfurt. Napoli will be home. What you got for this?
It shouldn't be too hard, but I think actually it's gonna be a tie. Like
Nah.
Frankfurt's gonna put up a little bit of a fight. It's two games that everybody been looking at. That's highlighted.
Liverpool versus Real Madrid, which Liverpool will be home and Trent will be getting his homecoming.
I think this is gonna be a tough one. I don't see either team winning. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a draw. Madrid have been playing real well lately, but I feel like Liverpool have things to counter that. Like, even though they've been sloppy defensively, I think they're gonna put up a solid fight. I actually go with a draw on this one.
Really? I think Real Madrid takes this. Next game we have is PSG versus Bayern Munich. It will be at PSG's home. I've been waiting for this game, man.
You want to see Bayern finally have a real challenge?
And I do think Bayern take this win. I think they take this win.
Oh no, that's tough. I'm gonna go with PSG. I think PSG win at home. I think they're gonna win. I think it comes to end Vincent's company's run as winning every game. I think PSG win this one 3-2. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a
It is gonna
thriller.
a good game. So, I think Bayern win this game 2-1.
Benfica, Leverkusen.
Benfica will be home.
I think Leverkusen take it.
Really?
I don't think Benfica has been great this season at all.
Neither has Leverkusen.
Yeah, Ajax, Galatasaray.
I think the Turkish take it.
You think so? I don't think
so.
they're strong away. But that boy Osimhen has been looking good. You're like
That
few
man
games I've
puts
seen from
pressure
him,
in the
he's
game.
been pretty good. And then City, Dortmund.
City and Dortmund.
All I know is for sure is that Haaland is gonna score.
Yep.
Every time he versus him, it seems like he finds the back of the net.
That's funny.
So I think they're gonna win like City gonna win 3-1.
I was thinking the same thing.
That wraps up the video, fellas. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Be on the lookout for our Instagram reels, our YouTube reels, and our TikTok reels. We want to actually get a new segment going on. So just make sure y'all comment on those. We're
We're trying our best to interact.
more to come soon. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yep. See you.